Bronny James has basically been a star since day one. I mean, when your dad is LeBron James and he's still tearing it up in the NBA when you're born, there's no escaping the limelight. People have been expecting big things from Bronny, considering his pops is one of the all-time greats. And you know what? Bronny's not afraid of that pressure. He's out there chasing that basketball dream. Fast forward to now, he's a freshman with the USC Trojans, dealing with all sorts of challenges on and off the court. Meanwhile, LeBron's hitting the big 40, but he's not ready to retire. He's been shouting from the rooftops that he's sticking around until his boy makes it to the pros.
Who do you want to play with?
Bronny is number one on my list.
Now every hardcore basketball fan is itching to see that father-son duo in action. But reality might throw a curveball at LeBron's plans. Wondering why? Just keep on watching. Back when he was just a 10-year-old prodigy, everybody was eyeing Bronny as the next NBA sensation. But hold up, LeBron wasn't letting his kid run wild on the field. No football or hockey for this young talent. Safety first, right? Now picture this. LeBron's tearing it up with the Miami Heat, and young Bronny is making moves with the Miami City Ballers. Fast forward to middle school, and he's taking names at the Old Trail School in Ohio, snagging a win at the Independent School League tournament. Pretty impressive, right? But then, LeBron switches things up, takes his talents to the Lakers. Bronny? He swaps schools, landing at Crossroads School in sunny Santa Monica, California. And just when you think things can't get more exciting, he switches it up again. Bronny takes his skills to Sierra Canyon School for high school, teaming up with Zaire Wade, D-Wade's son. Oh, but that's not all. They become the Avengers of high school basketball with seniors, Brandon Boston Jr. and Zaire Williams joining the squad. ESPN even jumps on the bandwagon, airing 15 of their games. Talk about the spotlight. Now, freshman year rolls around, and Bronny isn't just there for the ride. He's dropping an average of 4.1 points in 15 minutes per game, holding it down as the only player to hit the court for all 34 games. Sierra Canyon, they wrap up the season with a killer 34 record. Not bad for a freshman, right? Sophomore season hits, and boom, major setback. Bronny tears his meniscus. Tough break, right? Only clocks in for 2 games that year. But you know what they say, what doesn't break you makes you stronger. Fast forward to junior year, and Bronny's back with a vengeance. Drops a whopping 19 points in a stellar win over St. Vincent St. Mary High School at the Chosen Ones Invitational, Staples Center no less. Talk about making a comeback in style. Sierra Canyon wraps up the season with a solid 26-5 record, and Bronny's stats? Averaging 8.8 points, 3.3 rebounds, 2.8 assists, and 1.9 steals per game. Now that's how you make a triumphant return. Senior year hits, and guess who's the main player for Sierra Canyon? You got it, it's Bronny, and this time he's got his brother Bryce by his side. The squad even takes a European tour before the season, with Bronny dropping 25 points in a game against U18 French Select in Paris. But hey, it's not all smooth sailing. A couple of injuries sideline Bronny, and the team gets moved from CIF Open Division to Division 1. Does that faze him? Nope. Bronny powers through, averaging 14.2 points, 5.5 rebounds, 2 more assists, and 1.8 steals per game, leading his team to a 23-11 record. And guess what? The accolades start pouring in. McDonald's All-American game, Bronny's in, scoring 15 points and rocking the dunk contest. He even suits up for the Nike Hoop Summit, dropping 11 points in a 90-84 win. High school days are over, and Bronny's now a 4-star prospect. Ranked as high as number 20 by ESPN, college offers flooding in, but where does he land? Right in LA. USC is the move. And considering the Trojans' track record with shooting guards, it's a smart play. However, the story takes a dark turn. Picture this. July 24th, 2023 morning practice at the Galen Center. Bronny collapsed. Yeah, you heard me right. Collapsed.
Now to a scary incident involving the son of NBA superstar LeBron James. 18-year-old Bronny, a freshman on the USC basketball team, suffered a cardiac arrest on Monday during a workout on campus, and he had to be rushed to the hospital.
Turns out it was a cardiac arrest caused by a congenital heart defect. The whole world freaked out. But luckily, Bronny bounced back like a champ and left the hospital just 3 days later. Now fast forward to his college debut. But let's keep it real. The Trojans ain't having the best season. They've lost 6 in a row, and Bronny's stats? Well, they're not exactly scream-worthy. averaging 5.7 points, 2.9 rebounds, and 2.6 assists per game. The incident definitely messed with Bronny's game, and improvement's been slower than he hoped. But hey, he's on the court, and that's what matters. Plus, he's not the only guard on the court for USC. He shares his position with the highly ranked Isaiah Collier, Kobe Johnson, and Boogie Ellis, who are the main players of the team and ask for a high amount of playing time and ball handling. Bronny makes the best of the time he does get, especially on the defensive end, doing the stuff you don't see in the stats: high-pressure defending and key passes, what turn into assists. Any team would be happy with a player like him, but with that big of a name on his shoulder, people expect more. ESPN and other big networks are riding on the Bronny hype, keeping a close look on everything he does.
A little bit of a complicated place. Our Jonathan Givony released his first 2025 mock draft for the NBA yesterday, and the noteworthy name in this, of course, is USC's Bronny James. That's LeBron's son. And Givony is projecting him to go in the second round of the 2025 draft. At one point, he was projected as a 2024 lottery pick.
With a recent report coming out that ESPN even removed him from the 2024 mock draft and moved him to 2025. This would be enough hoopla for LeBron to respond, where he tweeted some real talk, shutting up the speculation, basically saying that they should just let a kid be a kid and let the work talk for itself. Beautifully said, and this might be true, but the reality is that it's not all about basketball in this situation. Being LeBron's son, that's a business move for any team. But hold up, getting to the NBA ain't gonna happen overnight. Bronny's handling the heat like a boss, and props to LeBron for guiding his son through the madness. Freshman season's almost done, and this summer is gonna be Bronny's grind time. Shooting percentages need a boost, and if he wants to roll with the big dogs in the NBA, he's gotta step it up. Let's be real, if Bronny wasn't LeBron's kid, his NBA talk would be on mute after this freshman season. But we still believe in the LeBron legacy. Father-son duo hitting the NBA court together. LeBron keeps his word, and now it's Bronny's turn to level up. Stay tuned, because the game's just getting started. Smash that like button, hit subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next one.